Hmm? Oh, hey Morgan. Didn't see you teleporting to my shoulder like that. Oh, this? It's just, yes. It's that new vampire lady from the new Resident Evil game that's coming out. I can't help it, Morgan. She's just so stunning. I mean, where else would you find a lady as tall and beautiful as this, eh? And a vampire, no less. That makes her even better. Because, well, demons and vampires go well together. Yeah, they do. I mean, I've heard about it from... Yeah, I heard about it from a YouTube comment. Hmm? Oh, right, the Q&A, right. Yeah, I should probably, get to filming that, alright. Alright, well, get off my shoulder and, we'll get right to it. Mm-hmm. Okay, I'll get to it. I'll be back for you later, my dear. I'll see you in the new game. Hello everyone, I am the Dragon Skull, and welcome back to another episode of Demon Senpai. Been quite a while since we've done one of these. The last one I did was with my mom, which I'm not really proud of now that I'm looking back on it, because, well, there has been some audio issues because we were too far away from the camera, because I didn't have a proper tripod stand at the time. Yeah, I know that, Morgan. You don't have to just spell it out for me. And yes, I was gonna tell him about it. In fact, I'll show him to him right now. Yep. What Morgan's talking about is this. Bought myself my own selfie stick. Pretty cool, huh? It's also a tripod stand, so next time I do another Q&A with my mum or anyone else from my family, or maybe some friends, I could just put the camera on this. But anyway, that's not why we're here. We're here to answer some of your questions, and there's been quite a few questions, but I wanted to wait until there was some more, and now there has. So let's get right to the questions. As usual, guys, if you want to leave me some questions for a future for the next episode of Demon Senpai, either leave them in the comment section below in this video, or you can go to my Discord server and ask me there. But with that out of the way, let us begin the Q&A. Okay, just like the usual, we're going to start off with the Discord server first. And we've only got 3 questions in the server. 2 are from Ash, from one of my old friends, and another from my really good friend Michael, who you've seen him appear in countless other videos I've done. So, first question by Ash is, will you do a video for the Bleach spin-off once it's out, or the Fear of Your Own World novel? By Bleach spin-off, I'm assuming you're talking about Burn the Witch, right? And it is pretty much out now, but I haven't seen Burn the Witch, nor have I read the manga, and who knows, I mean, I might review it. I mean, I don't normally do review stuff on my channel because, well, I'm not really good at reviewing things, and to be honest, I hate review videos in general because people often say bad stuff about good things just for the views. And I also know that even if I get my opinion out on some things, there are some people out there who will be so triggered by my opinion, like, you like this character? This character's the worst, stuff like that. People get easily triggered nowadays, and that's why I'm not too sure if I should do reviews. Though I might do a video on Bleach's return sometime this year, because I do love Bleach so much. It is my all-time favourite anime, and maybe I might do a review on the 1,000 Year Blood War arc when it's released. As for Fear of My Own World novel, I think what you mean by that is the World of Chaos Man, right? My comic? I don't know. I might do a review of my own comic one day, but, well, I don't know if I should review something that I made, because I'll only be saying good things about it. And who knows, maybe when the Redux is finished, I might do a little review on that. I was planning on making a video about the Redux comic when it's done and printed, so I'll do that in the future, if that answers your question. Alright, next question is by my friend Michael, and he asks, have you ever seen something in a game or real life and then thought, nope, and went in the opposite direction? Yes, I have, many times. I can't think of one on the top of my head right now in real life that I've seen, but I do remember one specific scene in a movie that made me just nope and just leave in the opposite direction. And in fact, instead of telling you, I'll show you a recreation of that very scene right now. Okay, it's time to watch the Rise of Skywalker. Let's see just how terrible that movie is compared to the Last Jedi. That's a very hard maybe, Morgan, and I doubt it'll be better than Last Jedi. But let's have a look and see.
2 hours later.
Who are you? I'm Rey. Rey who? Rey Skywalker.
Fuck this shit, I'm out. Fuck this shit, I'm out. No thanks. Don't mind me, I'ma just grab my stuff and leave. Excuse me, please. Fuck this shit, I'm out. Nope. Fuck this shit, I'm out. Alright then. I don't know what the fuck just happened, but I don't really care. I'ma get the fuck up out of here. Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Yeah, that's pretty much my reaction to the ending of The Rise of Skywalker. It ruined Star Wars for me. And the way I see it, that movie and the other movies before it is not canon. It's not canon. We decide what's canon in Star Wars now. Disney just ruined Star Wars in my opinion. Alright, we're on to the next question by Ash on the Discord server. And his last question asks, are you still allowed to use the Bleach Hollow Mask as your brand with Bleach returning this year? Not sure if that a copy right strike is waiting to happen. Oh, well, now that he says that, I'm getting a bit nervous now. But I mean, I know this mask is like property of Bleach, and since the anime is returning, people might start to notice it more. But the way I see it, I've been wearing this mask ever since I first started YouTube, and well, it'd be too weird if I started to change it now. Like, if I put on a different mask and people would be like, wait, why did you change your mask? You're not the Dragon Skull. Stuff like that, I don't know. I wear this mask not only because of my love for Bleach, but because, well, I just think the Hollow Mask is the coolest mask ever, like, in design-wise. And, well, the mask has become part of who I am as a person on this channel. Not the real me, but the Dragon Skull. It's part of my image as a demon. If I were to suddenly get rid of that, this channel wouldn't be the same. So it'd be like if I got rid of Morgan and replaced him with another like sidekick character. It wouldn't be the same because a lot of you guys have come to love Morgan. What do you mean, since when? Since the beginning. Yeah, some of my fans talk about you. Like, there's one fan I have who really likes you because they love Minecraft in general. Well, you should be thankful that you're getting love and attention at all, considering the way you act towards me sometimes. But anyway, if I do happen to get a copyright strike for something as stupid as wearing this mask, then, well, I don't know what to do, honestly, because, well, I could change the mask, which would be the easiest thing to do, but because I've been wearing it for so long and it's become like a part of me, I feel like changing the mask would be like changing my identity as a whole, and I'd rather not do that. Anyway, now that we're done with the Discord server, we're going to move on to the YouTube comments of the last Demon Senpai. Alright, now we are on the YouTube comments of my last Demon Senpai. And as usual, most of these questions are by Eleni. Okay, first question is, will you be playing Resident Evil 8 Village when it comes out? Yes, I definitely will be playing it. I've played Resident Evil 7, the 2 remake, and the 3 remake on the channel now, because I just love the Resident Evil series. I'm a big fan of the games. It's really fun, like the horror and the puzzle it's just, it was the first game I played that had a perfect balance of horror, puzzles, and good storytelling. And granted, when I played Resident Evil 7, which was the first Resident Evil game I played on the channel, I was blown away by it. It was an amazing game. And Resident Evil 7 still remains my favourite Resident Evil game to this day. But who knows, with the release of Resident Evil 8, it might change my opinion. I have seen the trailers for the game, and I do admit it looks really good. It's still got the classic horror setting that Resident Evil 7 had, but instead of a Louisiana swamp cabin in the woods kind of setting, it's more in a like an ancient medieval castle, which is really cool. That's definitely up my alley. I'm definitely looking forward to that. Resident Evil 2 remake was really fun as well, but it felt more like Resident Evil than 7 did. Like, just shoot zombies and all that. And 3, well, the 3 remake is the one I like the least out of all of them. Don't get me wrong, I liked Resident Evil 3 and I enjoyed playing it on the channel. The only problem I had with the game was that it's too short and there wasn't more of it, because apparently there was stuff that was cut from the original game that they didn't put in the remake, and that annoys me a bit. So I definitely am going to be playing Resident Evil 8 on the channel, so please be sure to stick around when I do if you really like my Resident Evil series. And for those of you who haven't seen my Resident Evil gameplay yet, please go check out the 3 games I played in the playlist. I'll leave the link to them in the description below for 2, 3, and 7. Alright, next question by Lenny is, are you super excited for Bleach's return this year? Do you even have to ask? Yes, I'm excited. I am so excited for Bleach's return. As I mentioned earlier, Bleach is my favourite anime of all time. No other anime can ever top it. There have been some anime that I really like that have come close, but they will never take the throne for best anime, in my opinion. I just love it so much. And I cannot wait for the finale to come back, and we're gonna finally see the 1,000-year Blood War arc. I have looked up things about the arc, like the Quincy and Yuhab arc, the main villain, and they're gonna bring back these massive fights, and it's gonna be even bigger than the Aranka arc. I'm so excited. And like Ash asked me earlier, I might do a video talking about the 1,000-year Blood War arc of Bleach. Normally I don't do these kind of videos where I just talk about one specific topic, but because I love Bleach so much, I want nothing more but to talk about it. So yeah, I'm definitely super excited about it. And who knows, maybe when I've actually watched it, when it comes out, I might review the arc. Like, see if it's as good as the rest of the anime was. And I hope it is, because apparently the manga for the 1,000-year Blood War arc has been rushed because people have been putting too much pressure on Kubo to finish it for a deadline or something, I don't know. And Kubo himself did not like how it ended. So this is his one chance to fix it, to give us the ending he wanted, and give us better fights as well. Because apparently some of the fights had to be rushed as well, which disappointed me. But anyway, alright, next question. Last one by Lenny is, what are your thoughts on the really tall vampire lady from the new Resident Evil game? Okay, I had a feeling that this would come up, and before you ask, I really do like the big vampire lady. She is hot. I think she might be my new crush. I mean, she's really tall, she's a vampire, and she's got deadly, really, like, Freddy Krueger claws. What's not to love about that? Any demon would fall head over heels for her. She is smoking, I have to admit. But other than that, we don't. I don't know much about her other than she's really tall and she's a vampire and she's the head of a group of women vampires. Because apparently all the vampires in the new Resident Evil game are all going to be female. And I did hear that werewolves are going to be in the new game as well. So that's definitely interesting. I've never seen a really good vampire and werewolf story before. Because, well, ever since Twilight, it kind of ruined the whole aspect of vampires and werewolves coexisting story for me. So Resident Evil 8 might give me the chance to experience a better story with vampires and werewolves. So I'm definitely looking forward to that, and I'm definitely looking forward to seeing the really hot vampire lady. Okay, the last two questions are by my other good friend Mason. Okay, first question is, what are your thoughts that Christmas might be cancelled? This was before Christmas 2020, so the question's kind of late. And as you all know, Christmas wasn't cancelled last year. I mean, it was different compared to regular Christmas because of the lockdown and everything. And I have to say that last 2020's Christmas for me wasn't as good compared to, well, every other Christmas I've had. But that's understandable because it was during the pandemic and it's still going on to this day. But I do have faith that it'll end sometime this year. Pandemics don't last forever, guys. It'll be over soon. We will beat this thing. And anyway, last question by Mason is, who is your favourite Marvel character and least favourite Marvel character? Ooh, that is a tough question. Really tough question. There's so many Marvel characters I like. I mean, if I had to pick, for Marvel hero, my most favourite, I would have to say Spider-Man. I've always loved Spider-Man as a kid. He was one of the first Marvel heroes I've ever been introduced to. And I still love Spider-Man to this day, so I guess Spider-Man would be my favourite. For favourite villain, I would say probably Thanos, because of his portrayal in the MCU movies by Josh Brolin. That's probably the best Thanos I've ever seen compared to the comic version. And I have read some of the comics, and the Thanos in the comics is way different than the one in the movies. Because in the comics, Thanos becomes the Mad Titan because he wants to impress Death herself, like the Grim Reaper, because he's in love with her, even though not knowing that she's been manipulating him ever since he was a child. While in the movies, Thanos only became the Mad Titan because, well, he had good intentions. Like, he wants to destroy half of all life in the universe so the other half would thrive better, because there are limited resources and all that. And that's a cool concept. That's a nice goal to follow behind. Because I remember when I watched Infinity War, I actually wanted Thanos to win, because he's actually right. Because a similar thing happens in real life as well. And who knows, maybe in the future it might be similar. Though I do hope in the future there isn't some, madman who wants to kill half of humanity. The last thing we need is another Hitler. As for least favourite Marvel characters, this is a tough one. I'm trying to think. I remember there was one character in Marvel that really annoyed me, but I can't remember his name. Just give me a moment to remember. I think for least favourite Marvel character, I might have to go with Howard the Duck. Because, well, mostly because of that one Howard the Duck movie I saw a long time ago when I was little. It was awful, just, horrible. And what's shocking is that I didn't know at the time that Howard the Duck was a Marvel character. I thought he was like a rip-off of Donald Duck or something. And it just... knowing that he's a Marvel character annoys me even more. It's mostly because of the trauma I had watching that movie that makes me hate him now. And what makes me even more annoyed about him is that he's in the MCU. Because in the end credit scene for Guardians of the Galaxy, the first one, we get a glimpse of Howard the Duck with the Collector. And we see Howard the Duck again in Guardians of the Galaxy 2, in that one scene with Yondu, when they were at that planet, like, resort. I don't remember what it's called. But he was in the background there, and I hope he just stays as a background character, and he doesn't play like a big role in future MCU films. The MCU is amazing. We don't need terrible characters like Howard the Duck to ruin it. But anyway, guys, that's it for the questions for today's Demon Senpai. As I said before, if you want to ask me some more questions for the next episode, please be sure to leave them in the comments below or the Discord server and ask me there. And also, if you do want me to feature another guest for my channel, like my mum, let me know in the comments below as well. Let me know who you want me to have in the next one. Like, do you want me to interview my mum again? Maybe my sister, or maybe a friend? Something like that. Or maybe another YouTuber. That'd be interesting. It wouldn't be a big YouTuber like PewDiePie or something. It would just be a small YouTuber that I know of. Like this one there's a couple YouTubers I did do videos with in the past, so if you want me to do a video with them, let me know in the comments. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, please leave a like and subscribe to my channel for more videos. And also be sure to ring the bell to get notified for latest videos from me, because as soon as I finish uploading this video, I'm going to be playing Spider-Man Miles Morales, so I'm definitely looking forward to that, and I'm definitely looking forward to seeing you guys enjoying it with me. And on top of that, I will see you all next time. Peace.